You ever seen that Pillars of Creation thing, fingers, the pillars thing, the space thing? Do you know it's a lot of shite? See when you see the real picture? It's pish. Pillars of Creation, Nebula, original. This here. Have you ever seen that? Does they fucking look like that? Hubble Space Telescope. I want you to tell me exactly what you mean. Provide your email address. Provide that. Right. I mean, look at all the wee stars, right? And the wee twinkly, you know, the wee kind of star, you know, the wee sort of like cross thing like that, right? It's fuck infrared. Infrared. Visible. What do you mean visible? What do you fucking mean visible? I know what it means, infrared. It's like this is kind of what it looks like with visible light, infrared. I kind of show me what the bastarding thing fucking looks like before. We're going to give that nice kind of purple colour and we're going to colour that in because actually, see if you actually saw it, it's actually kind of, it's not quite, it's, you have to sort of like, because the devices that we use, it isn't visible light. It's so, you know, like, going to show me, see before you did all that, coloured it in, going to tell me please, Hubble's new view of the Eagle Nebula in both visible left. To anybody who knows this stuff, did the camera, the telescope that took the picture on the left, take that picture? Radio waves are an example of invisible light. No, like this. Is there anything like how did they come up with this? How did they come up with like? Is it just sent back like as numbers and shit like that? But I mean, in a sense, all digital pictures are. What is it? I mean, what did they get? What's this fucking based on? The person who did the pretty colours and all that. What's it based on? Is that foggy stuff there? I don't mean fog. I mean, I know it's meant to be like tons and tons of fucking distant stars or something, but what's there? What isn't it? Show me the crap original. It's actual data but highlighting different things. So I'm fucking raging. Taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. Composed of 32 different images, for CCTV to its wildfield planetary camera, made with light emitted different elements. Cloud appears to colour, comes out. Right. So, different sort of cameras sense different types of what gases and shit like that, or like this picture doesn't kinda really exist like that. It's like there is no original picture, kinda, sorta. It helps understand the structure. So, am I right in saying that this has not been seen? and the way that, you know, visible. Is it kind of like this? Imagine there's a room that's completely black, and I have to use certain cameras to see things in the dark. I've got a camera that detects, it bounces off almost like using sound. It can detect the shape or something. I've got a camera that can detect what's in the room in terms of a certain gas or a certain pigment on something, if reflected by a certain type of light, would mean red or would mean light blue. And all these other bits and pieces. And then brain boxes put all that information together and go, what that actually means, we think, is it would look, we think, like that. That first image was 100% visible photons that an eye could, in principle, detect. Does a picture exist? I feel like booting fucking Boz here. Really? What is... Right, so basically, they can't go like that, right? So I just got a blue background. Go, it's no, it doesn't work like that. We have to just. It's hard to explain. I just want it being out there. That you are not looking at a fucking picture taken with the Hubble fucking telescope. A higher resolution Hubble Space Telescope image of the Pillars of Creation. No, it fucking isn't. Aye, it is. It fucking isn't. Listen. Let's say I've got some sort of fucking camera that can detect the shape or something, right? Like I said before, I take a picture of somebody completely in the fucking dark or something like that, right? And then I see it's like the shape of a dog or something like that. I mean, this is a shite analogy, maybe, right? I see it's kind of the shape of a dog. And so, and there's some other bits and bobs about, based on the kind of shape of the stuff and knowing that dog breed and knowing what the colours are likely to be and knowing that with that certain chemical or that certain gas from that certain nearby planet thing, I'm fucking talking about space now, I know that that type of gas there emits a red light. We're not actually seeing red, but I know that it does. And so I just sort of piece it together and I colour it all in and I do all that knowing that that's a fucking Alsatian there. So it's kind of like, I know it's that bit there's probably going to be kind of brown there and sort of dark there. And it's probably going to have a wee wet bit in the nose. Put that in there. But, you know, it's not exactly what the picture took, but it's sort of... It's as close as you're going to fucking get. Is it that? And he can't fucking know. Also know. See the fact it's also know this and also know that. It just goes... Telescope took a picture and then it's heavily edited through software, technically still took by the telescope. Right, so if I took a picture that looked fucking crap and it was all blurry and you can't make anything really out, but I can kind of get a sense of what I'm looking at. Imagine it's a teapot, right? And it's probably going to be that colour and kind of like that. It's you sort of detect as maybe it's a kind of red teapot, sort of gone by this and gone by that. And then I colour it on, tidy it all up, put some wee twinkles and bits and pieces, put a wee fucking tea bag next to it, or a cup, shite like that. All right, I'm no invents things like that. And then imagine a bit like that. There you go. And people go, oh, did that camera take that picture? That's the picture the camera took. Yes. Forget about the tea bag that I've added in. So it's that lovely bright red teapot. Well, we just kind of, you can sort of, it's difficult, hard to go into. The picture itself is black and white, but we can detect, we kind of know. So sort of, we coloured that in, and it's a bit rough, so we kind of tidy that up there. And so this is based on. Is this based on a true picture, or inspired by a true picture, or a true picture in the baby reindeer sense, or a true picture in the documentary sense? Where are we? It's based on a true picture. It's based on a true picture. Actual data, right? The stuff that's there is there. It's just, for some dramatic purposes, just some slight, that kind of thing. Somebody actually did say that, and somebody actually did say that to that main character, but we just sort of merged them into one character because it's just, there'd be too many people and too many actors to pay. I just don't fucking like seeing pictures like that pop up on Instagram and seeing people in the comments going, oh my God, it's so beautiful, look at those colours. You see some fucking duck, a swan covered in like some sort of oil that's sort of drowning in sort of mud kind of thing, and they rescue it out and they clean it up and they make a video. You put that in there for fucking clicks, you horrible bastard. Am I right? In you go. Whoa! Chuck the dog in. Fucking video after video of a crocodile sort of like rolling about in the water dead slowly. Crocodiles can pretend to be people who are sort of drowning so that you go in, and every time you get people in the comments going like that, it's not true, what with crocodiles is not true, this is, they sometimes do this, it's just a way of breathing, it's a way of doing this, they're not pretending to be a person who's drowning so that you jump in and try and save them. Oh my God, crocodiles so clever, so devious.